Hello there YouTube, this is me, SwimmsterGal, coming to you guys with another video. Now originally this part was a talk through and not a voiceover, but my mic was sadly not recording at the time, so we're going to go ahead and voice this baby over. So here I am showing you the journal I plan to use for the years 2019 to 2020, assuming I don't fill it up beforehand. And for those of you guys wondering, this is the Archer and Olive journal. This is the one that has the silver gilded edges. I think that's what it is. I think it's called Gilded, but don't quote me. This is 160 gram paper, so what that really means is that it's thick to the point where most of your pens won't actually ghost through it, which means you won't see it on the other side. You guys, this is advertised as something you can use actual paint on, watercolors and stuff like that. That's something I have not yet tried, but when I do, I'll make sure to make a video of it so I can kind of give you guys a better update. Now here I'm describing how the cover has a fabric like texture. For me that's great, even though sometimes stuff does get stuck onto it and you have to kind of get the lint roller out, but if you're not too picky, you should be fine. But to start this project off, I'm basically going to kind of customize the inside cover. I'm going to take two different types of black paint. One of them is a shiny black and then the other one is a matte black. I just wasn't sure what kind of finish I was going to want, so I just went ahead and I was like, I'm going to try both of these. And then I have some cute aquamarine paint to kind of do like a little drip effect on top of it, mixed in with some other colors just to kind of give it like a night sky effect. And then right there, I'm just showing you guys that it has a pocket and I'm putting in a ruler because those come in handy. So basically to start off, I just printed out a bunch of pictures that I liked because on one side I'm going to be doing a collage and on the other side I'm going to be painting it black. So for the side of the collage, I just got a bunch of pictures. If you want to make this job a little bit easier for you, go ahead and print it on label paper, which is shipping paper per se, because those already come with the back pre-stuck. So basically they'll work like stickers. You cut them out, paste them in, and you're done. Instead of like me, you have to cut them out, glue the back, and then paste them in. So I'm just going to go ahead and seal off the edges just because I didn't want to get any paint on the actual cover or the fabric like texture of the cover. And I'm also going to tape off, I believe, the other side just so I can get a crisp line. Did I not tape off? Oh, I guess I didn't tape off the other side. But yeah, I'm just getting a big fat brush, I guess you could say, that's meant for acrylic paints because I am using an acrylic paint right now. And I'm just gonna paint over it. I do believe I did about 3 coats of the paint, which it was like one matte coat. Oh, see, I knew I added it. But one matte coat and then one glossy coat. I didn't really like the glossy finish, so I went over it again with the matte coat in case you guys are wondering what is going on in this particular scene. And then again, right here, we're just doing the splatter effect. So basically, I'm just dipping a brush into the acrylic paint and then just tapping it on my finger to kind of get little dots and splotches everywhere. They're kind of randomly placed. It wasn't like anything that was planned on the landing. So, I mean, if you have any accidents, for the most part, they are happy accidents. So you don't really have to worry too much about being uniform or perfect with this. You just want to kind of splatter it all over the place. And the 3 colors I believe I used, actually, I think I used 4, was the blue aquamarine color I showed you earlier, a white acrylic paint, a yellow acrylic paint, and I think I even used a red or a red orange acrylic paint to just kind of pop up against all the other colors. And I will warn you, this is kind of messy, so I don't know if you guys want, like, for just letting you guys know, in case you guys want to put something down, because this acrylic paint was actually pretty hard to remove from my contact paper, which is the marble background you guys are seeing. And again, once you're done, you just feel free to peel off the washi tape. I probably wouldn't wait for it to be completely dry, because then in some instances I've had the acrylic paint kind of flake off on me when I pull the tape down. So you just want to make sure you take it when it's still somewhat wet, and then just be really careful on how you're pulling it off, just in case again you see any of that, like the chipping or anything happening. I mean, all you have to really do is just get like a little small detail brush and then just kind of go over it with the black again. But I mean, if we can avoid that, why not, right? So again, see me, I'm just going in with the details areas, because I put too much I put too much tape in some of the places, so it kind of covered up some of the white, but I wanted it to be kind of flush against the black cover. So that's what I did. I just went in with the detailed brush and I went over with black. Now at that point, I did let it completely dry before I went into the step. And now I just have all my little pieces of paper kind of cut out, my pictures and stuff, and I'm just trying to lay them out how I like them, just to kind of get a general idea of how I want them to be on here. And again, I'm going to try my best to cover up that entire page. Why? Because I really don't ever put my name in my actual journals, because, you know, your girl be writing some embarrassing stuff. I don't need no person knowing whose personal business they're reading. Like, no. But in all seriousness, it's just more of a stylistic choice. And just in case you guys are wondering what I'm putting on there, it's just a bunch of stuff I do like. Like, one of my favorite movies is Wreck-It Ralph. Some of my favorite anime is like Bleach, Naruto, that kind of stuff. One of my favorite TV shows at the time of me making this was Once Upon a Time. Still kind of is low-key, still a banger. I mean, if you guys are wondering why I put the washi tape down, was again just to kind of prevent some of that white space. And I just kind of like the way the washi tape looked against all the pictures I posted. So and then right there at the top corner, in case you guys are wondering, that's Orihime from Bleach with her one and only Ichigo. And then right there I have My Hero Academia. I have like a little game, I was gonna say Game of Thrones. Oh no, not Game of Thrones. What would that be called? The Hunger Games reference. So some Riverdale, even though Riverdale is not, I mean, some of you guys are gonna hate me, but it ain't all that anymore. But we still stand. And of course, some Captain America, and then just some quotes that I really like to live by, or I just like to read or look at every now and then, because they're like inspirational and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this voiceover here, and we should be able to go back into my regular voice recording. Thank you. Alright, so first and foremost, I would like to apologize. I thought I had my new mic on, but it was off the entire video, so the first part of this will be a voiceover, but this is just me talking to you. So this is, like I said at the beginning of this video, my journal setup. I just wanted to bring you along to what I decided to start off with. On the inside cover, I went ahead and did a black base. I had swapped in between the premium satin and the matte, but I ultimately ended up with the matte. I did a total of, I believe it was 3 layers, just to kind of conceal the streakiness of the paint itself. Over top of it, I just did the premium ultra bright metallic paint in aquamarine by Craftsmart. As you can see, those are those blue specks. Then I just got some regular yellow acrylic, red acrylic, and white acrylic paints that are from the Artist Loft little beginner section where you get like 12 tubes. On this side is just a collage of things I'm currently into or things I really liked in the past. These are just some of my favorite quotes. This is by Eleanor Roosevelt. One of my favorite shows that I've binge watched a couple of times is Once Upon a Time. One of my favorite books or series, which is Catching Fire. No, what's it called again? The Hunger Games. Oh my god. Yeah, it's The Hunger Games. I don't know what I was doing or what I was smoking, but yeah, Hunger Games. One of my current favorite shows is Riverdale. All-time favorite anime, Rave Master. I believe second to that would be Bleach, surprisingly, right? I don't have any Naruto in here, even though I do really like Naruto, but that's besides the point. I do have some Pokemon there. They're not my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is actually Eevee, but I already had these in the collage, so I was like, I'll just keep those there. Fashion, I really do like fashion, even though I'm not really good at it. Flowers, I do for a fact love flowers, and then I just went ahead and put the washi tape here to avoid any white spaces. I mean, the page did really well holding up. If you guys are seeing like it kind of bent here, was because I was like, when I go here, it's like you flip it and then it wasn't like closing all the way. So I was just trying to kind of rip it apart to see how much I can get out of it, but I wouldn't suggest you do that. I mean, for the most part, the book does lay flat. It's just that beginner page that does it. I don't know, the ending page, kind of similar to how the last page does it. See how you don't really get full use? And considering that this is only 160 pages, I would like to get the most use out of all of my books. Now, one of the last finishing touches that I'm going to do for this is I'm going to add a couple of charms to the bookmarks, well, at least attempt to anyways. I did go to Michael's. They had these on sale. I believe it was buy one get one 50% off, and at this time of filming they also had an additional 20% off your entire purchase, including sales items. So I think I paid like a total of like, what was it, $5 for these 3 things. The reason I got these was to put a little charm with the little bead next to it and then put the actual charm afterwards. So this one is just doesn't really have the what the charm is called online, but I believe this is like the life tree, as you guys can see that. And then I got a little heart shaped that says love you to the moon and back. This journal is definitely more about self-discovery, you know, kind of getting out of a slump, and I thought it was really cute because it has some like moons and little stars to go with the cover of this. The only thing I have to decide right now is what color bead am I going to put here. I was thinking of doing my birthstone, which is sapphire, but for some reason this pink color, I don't know what I would call it, is calling my name, but I'm honestly gonna more than likely go with my birthstone, which is sapphire. Now, the reason I did get 2 charms is because one of them I do want for my bullet journal. I do have another Archer and Olive book. Like I was trying to explain in the beginning of the video when I was using this one, is that I am gonna do a 2019 bullet journal setup, and I have the other Archer and Olive book, and that's where I was gonna do all of these swatches and stuff and pen tests for you guys, since I really haven't gotten into this book as of right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the bead on here and the little charm, and after that this particular video will be over, and then hopefully the next video that goes up is going to be a sketch. Fingers crossed, because I do want to try to sketch out 2 of the main characters from Blue Exorcist, which is also one of my other, it's like top 3 anime, honestly. I really love that show. I'm gonna try to do the 2 brothers, and wish me luck because I suck at drawing, but hey, it'll be cool to see if I get better and improve throughout the year. Well, 2018 and 2019, but we will see. Alright, I'm gonna go back into fast motion for you guys and pick out my little bead and get this going. There it goes. There it is. My 2018 through 2019 journal setup. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, bye.